Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, we are going to be talking about the last mile holdings. Since I am invested in this company, I ended up doing research. And since I did research, I might as well share my research with you guys and what I found out about this company. So there's a few things that are questionable in this company, and I will definitely point that out in this video. So yeah, the stock, it bounced here to 28 cents, but if you look at the volume on the stock moving all the way up, there was absolutely no volume. There was absolutely no volume. You can check it for yourself, but just go. I can show you guys if you want to see it. As you can see, the stock went from 10 cents to 20 cents on 25 cents on absolutely no volume. So could it go back up there again? Well, the stock is more diluted than it was back then because they just raised a bunch of money. So could it go back there? It could, but it might not. It might just sit here and trade like this for like a long time. But a market cap of 20 million seems very attractive at these price points, especially for what the company does, at least in my opinion. And they did raise a bunch of money at very, very cheap evaluations. So I would appreciate a thumbs up for this video. Donald Trump gave me one, so I expect you guys to give me one too. I'm just joking. You don't have to if you don't want to. Anyway, so OJO Electric Company was the original company before they changed it to Last Mile. They went out and they acquired a company called Gotcha Mobility LLC. They acquired 100% outstanding shares, and then they changed on closing of the acquisition. The company plans to change its name to Last Mile Holdings Ltd. to change its trading symbol to MILE to better convert to investors the company's roll-up strategy. OJO Electric Gotcha Mobility, as well as any future acquisition targets, will operate as a subsidiary of MILE Management. Anticipate the closing of acquisition and resumption of trading of MILE to occur in February of 2020. So they basically acquired Gotcha, halted the stock for a couple months, and then reopened it on February 2020 under the stock symbol MILE. They paid a total of, according to this press release, they pay a payment of $5 million US and $7 million in shares of the company, half of which is issuable on closing at the demand price per share equal to the issue price per share on the company's concurring financing. So yes, they closed the company, and then I don't really understand this bottom thing, but the company will complete a concurred non-broker private placement of 27.5 million subscription receipt at a price of 40 cents per subscription fee for a gross proceed of 11 million Canadian dollars. The gross proceed from the financing will be held in escrow pending closing of the acquisition. On closing of the acquisition, the escrow fund will be released and each subscription receipt will automatically convert into one unit of the company. Each unit consists of one limited voting share and one share purchase warrant. So I don't did they raise money too on top of acquiring this company? Because it to me it kind of makes a little bit no sense, but that's just me. So let's OJO Electric Company. I am super shocked that Jim Cramer was interviewing a penny stock. Literally a penny stock, because if we look at the last mile stock before the merger, so I'm gonna actually backtrack it over here because I can give you guys a better traction. So this interview was on November 5th, 2019. And November 5th, 2019. So the stock was trading roughly, around 71 cents. It was 65 cents or something like that before they acquired that company, and then the stock got halted. Reopened around March 13th at 14 cents, traded sideways for a while, popped to 23 cents, fell flat, and then traded sideways for a while. So, yeah, I don't know, I don't understand what will move this stock up, but, I don't understand this pop in stock price right here, but it happened. I can look into it a little more because, just look at the date. On May 22nd, the stock jumped from, 13 cents to 23 cents. So obviously something happened within that time frame that caused the stock to go up. So I can look into it, try to figure out what happened. So yeah, let's listen to what Jim Cramer has to say about this company just a little bit, and then I'll continue.
Scooters, which has suddenly become a pretty big business. Over the years, as ride-sharing makes owning your own car less and less attractive, we've also seen the rise of electric scooter networks, which commuters, tourists, and thrill seekers can use to travel around big cities, often at a very reasonable price. Except in cities where scooters are banned. The traffic in New York is bad enough already, I guess. This industry has gotten so big that even Uber, which reported tonight, and Lyft are trying to get a piece of it. At the same time, there are also a bunch of scooter startups like Ojo Electric, this beautiful machine, which trades, by the way, under symbol on a kind of a select exchange, OJO in Toronto. This is a company that's developed to own scooters with a seat, by the way. You can see that, right? This is not just a stand. And a built-out ride-sharing service that is in Austin, Dallas, and Memphis. Their plan. They want to create a sustainable mobility ecosystem, and they plan to consolidate the whole market by making a series of strategic acquisitions. This story is still in its early stages. Right now, they have only 1,250 scooters across 3 cities, but they plan to double that number by January. So is this the future? Let's take a closer look with Max Smith. He's the CEO of Ojo Electric. Get a better read on the company and the broader scooter industry. Mr. Smith, welcome to Mad Money. Thank you, Max. Have a seat. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so Max, is this the future?
Well, we think so. We took a different approach. It's a different scooter. It's a seated scooter. And we're excited about the product that we built. We think it's really explosive.
$7 trillion mobility market. How much can this take of it?
Well, billions of dollars are being spent right now disrupting trillions of dollars in mobility, logistics, transportation. So we think that it's a really big market, not only for moving people safely, sustainably around the city. This scooter is really designed to deliver food, to do parcels, to do packages. So that entire mobility space in the delivery of products and services and food is an explosive market. We're seeing that.
Okay, so you're partnering both with cities, but also are you partnering with the Grubhubs of the world, the DoorDashes, that kind of thing?
Yeah, we have a pilot underway right now. That's really exciting. They're reporting in excess of 30% more efficient deliveries using the scooter. It's more efficient than any other form factor, whether it's car or bike. So it's the average rider right now, the delivery person is doing 35 miles a day, and there are some doing 50 to 60 miles a day. That's more trips, more tips. There's greater retention in delivery people. They actually love, actually have fun riding the product.
Right. Now, Grubhub last week were saying, listen, there's really not a lot of margin, harder to make money. Why don't they use Ojo?
Well, if they're listening, perhaps we could do something. No, we really think that's a big marketplace. It's a great market, and it's competitive as well. So delivery on a more efficient basis, saving costs. I know you own a couple restaurants. Right. How do you get food there quickly, on time, and it's still warm? That's the opportunity.
Now, one of the things that we've learned is that, for instance, Hoboken decided they didn't want them But at the same time, everyone in our office was saying, how could you not want something that doesn't pollute, that is
I found it kind of amazing that a penny stock got onto Mad Money. Why can't Solo go on Mad Money or Very Good Butchers? Maybe because this is a U.S. company, but why would they trade on the Toronto Stock Exchange? Why are they and the OTC? Why don't they just trade on the U.S. Stock Exchange and go through a SPAC merger and get more capital that way? Like, lots of unanswered questions, but this could, like I said, this could be the biggest opportunity ever, or this could be one giant scam. I don't know. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to throw my gambling money into my last mile and hope that a couple years down the road it turns out to be something awesome. Definitely keep up with the company. Anyways, if we look at they actually sell these. Like, they actually sell them, but right now the stock is out of stock. You can get an alert when the product is in stock, so you can actually buy this for $2,000. You know what? I will put my email in and see if I can buy one of these. I'd buy it for $2,000. It looks like a fun ride. I will put my email in, but I don't know if they'll sell it in Canada. They might only sell it in the US, but I think that would be something that's fun to drive around instead of a bike. And they also sell accessories too, like mirrors, tires, phone holders. The phone holder would be a good one. Optional battery charger. I definitely buy one of these if I can. Like, I would buy one of these if I can. And because I'm invested in the company and I would like to see their product. I will put my email in after the video is over. And then if we look, if you look at the Ojo, if you type in Ojo Electric, there is a bunch of videos on Ojo Electric scooters. So obviously it's a real company. Just maybe investors just didn't see it or realize it of it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just poor marketing. I have no idea. So yeah. But November 5th, the Ojo stock was up quite dramatically on November 5th, right? It was like between 65 cents to 71 cents, so around 65 cents. So a Canadian, could it go back to 60? Could it go back to $1? Oh man, I would be so happy if it did. So happy if it did. You could make so much money. So gotcha bikes, gotcha trikes test, gotcha vehicles, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Gotcha, if you want to type in gotcha mobility, there's definitely videos on it. And then now if we look at the company's earnings report, it does look a little bit weird. The last one to report was on July. I believe there's going to be another one coming up here very soon. And we look at the last of July, they had about $3 million of cash. But then you also got to remember that they also raised an additional $7 million not too long ago, giving them around $10 million of cash. Their liabilities is kind of bad, but hey, whatever. $12 million of liability, giving them an equity of $10 million, and the market cap right now is $20 million. The revenues is a little weird though. I don't really understand it. I guess revenues of $293,000. Cost of goods and service was $415,000. So in theory, they had a negative gross margin. And they lost a total for that period of $3.1 million, which is understandable, because they are a growing company. and so small market cap companies never profitable. But if we look on the investor presentation on the Last Mile website, as we can see, they are projected to make $12.18 million this year. They expect to lose $1.5 million in EBITDA. But next year they expect to, and by end of 2021, they expect to make $49 million with $20 million of profit. I would like to see that. I don't know. I think that's good. I honestly believe I've seen so many companies. I've seen so many small companies overpromise and underdeliver, and I really think that this company will overpromise and underdeliver. I don't think they're going to generate $12 million of actual revenue in 2020, and I don't think that they're going to generate $49 million of revenue by the end of 2021, because right now, the first quarter, according to this report, they only generated $293,000. So that's, it's quite a bit of ways away from the $4 million they promised. Maybe the next earnings report will be good. That they're going to report in September, by sometime in September. Maybe it'll be like $1 million or something. I don't know. It's just, it sounds a little fetchy to me that they're going to generate $12.18 million when they only generated $200,000 in their first quarter. And they said that they generated $4 million by the end of 2019. And if we look at the earnings report for ending 2019, I believe this is year end December 31st, 2019 and 2018. So according to this report, they only generated $473,000 of revenue, revenue for the year ending 2019. Nowhere close to $4 million. But maybe they are including the company they acquired, Ojo Electric. Maybe because they acquired Ojo Electric, that is that $4 million of revenue that is tacked on. Maybe. I don't know. I don't trust the company's projection of revenue. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I think it's a complete lie, but the market cap is so low that it looks attractive. That's why I'm putting a little bit of gambling money in it, just in case, just in case it pops. Just in case it pops, it makes me a lot of money. A little bit of money can make it a lot of money in this super penny stock. Just saying, right? But that's my disclosure. I have I'm not going to share how many shares I have, but I have shares in this company, so just letting you know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.